Prince's cause of death has been confirmed. Back on April 21st, we lost a true legend. 57-year-old Prince was found dead in his Minneapolis home. Following his death, there were many rumors floating around that he was addicted to painkillers. After weeks of speculation, law enforcement officials have confirmed that Prince died due to an opiate overdose. For those of you who don't know what opiates are, they are a substance that act on opiate receptors to produce morphine-like effects. They are more often used medically to relieve pain. Investigators have been looking into whether Prince died of an overdose or if a doctor was prescribing him drugs in the weeks before his death. Investigators are also researching what role painkillers might have played in his emergency hospital visit that he made the week prior to his death. Prince left behind an estate worth millions and reportedly no will. Hello everyone, welcome back. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful Friday. I'm so happy to be here with you guys and report some awesome news stories. But first, yesterday I asked you guys what is your religion, and this is what you guys had to say. Today I want to know who is your favorite singer and why. Leave your answer down in the comment section and you might be featured in tomorrow's video. Alright, so we have an update on the shooting that happened at the University of California, Los Angeles. The gunman has been identified as Maynak Sakar, who was a former doctoral student. Police also found a kill list at his home. On this list were two professors, one of which he killed and a student who he also killed. He killed the student because he believed that she stole his computer code and gave it to someone else, and the professor because he believed he released some information that harmed him. Our thoughts go out to the families affected. Next, Daniel Wilmot is a young 22-year-old who's expecting to make $88,000 by this September, and he doesn't even have to leave his bedroom. Now, how could a 22-year-old make so much money without even leaving their bedroom? Well, he's selling rare trainers. This young entrepreneur turned his trainer obsession into a career by selling hundreds of pairs of these rare and fashionable trainers through an app. He had sold more than 40,000 worth of trainers since September last year alone, and has sold more than 1,800 pairs just in 1 year. About his success, Daniel said, "I'm just lucky that I started up a business at the right time and in the right place, where trainers are becoming so popular with the average person now, and I'm making them more affordable." Next in celebrity news, Zayn Malik and Gigi Hadid are over. And according to reports, Zayn broke up with Gigi so he could live the rock star lifestyle. Now, it might just be me, but if you have a gorgeous supermodel on your arm, then you're living a pretty good life. But I'm sure Gigi can talk to her good friend Taylor Swift all about this, because it seems Swift and her boyfriend Calvin Harris have split as well after 15 months of being together. However, on their end, it does seem to be a mutual split, and sometimes things just don't work out. But on the plus side, I'm sure Taylor's next album will be amazing, because we all know when her relationship ends, she comes up with some pretty amazing songs. Next, speaking of celebrities, the famous fish we all know and love, Dory, is finally hitting the big screen on June 17th in Finding Dory. And fans of Finding Nemo are going nuts. Ever since the trailer for Finding Dory came out about a year and a half ago, anticipation for this movie has been insane. Back in 2003 when Finding Nemo came out, the sales of clownfish skyrocketed because everyone wanted their very own Nemo. And now aquarium owners are anticipating the same thing is going to happen yet again with the blue tangfish, which is the species of fish that Dory is. Sellers at aquariums have been preparing for the last year and a half to get a large amount of blue tangfish. By doing this, they expect to make some pretty big bucks. But blue tangfish aren't as easy to breed as clownfish are. Clownfish can be bred in tanks, but blue tangs they can't, which means the popularity of the fish could mean disaster for the fish itself. The species of fish is very delicate, and due to that they get sick quite easily. They must be caught in the wild. Wildlife groups are urging the Walt Disney Company to tell people not to buy them. So guys, if you want your very own Dory, please buy an adorable stuffed animal, not the actual fish. Finally, it's that time of the week where I let you guys know what super cool, awesome movies are gonna be hitting box office this weekend. And we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, Me Before You, and Popstar Never Stop, Never Stopping. Alright, let's start with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which is an action-adventure movie. In this movie, we have Megan Fox, Will Arnett, Stephen Amell, Alan Richardson, Noel Fisher, Pete Plozek, Johnny Knoxville, Tyler Perry, Jeremy Howard, Danny Woodburn, and Tony Shalhoub. Phew! Needed to make sure I got all of the Ninja Turtles in there. Did you guys know Leonardo and Splinter are comprised of 2 actors? Crazy stuff. In this movie, our favorite turtles return to the big screen for an even bigger battle. In this movie, we finally get to meet the dreamboat that is Casey Jones. After the supervillain Shredder escapes custody, he joins forces with a mad scientist named Baxter Stockman. And along with 2 henchmen, they unleash the diabolical plan to take over the world. As the turtles prepare to take on Shredder and his crew, they find themselves facing an even greater evil with similar intentions. The first movie was released in 2014 and brought in $493 million million. So this movie is expected to do really well. Next, we have Me Before You. This movie is a drama romance and stars Emilia Clarke, Sam Claflin, Janet McTeer, and Charles Dance. In this movie, we have a young English woman who is content with her small town life, and soon she is hired as the caretaker for a man who is paralyzed due to a tragic accident. Both of them are surprised to receive incredible insight, perspective, and ultimately love from one another. AKA, bring a box of tissues with you to this movie because you're probably going to be crying your eyes out. And last but not least, we have pop star Never Stop, Never Stopping. This movie is a comedy. In this movie, we have Andy Samberg, Akiva Schaffer, Jorma Taccone, Sarah Silverman, along with so many others, and some amazing cameos. This movie basically looks like it's just making fun of the Justin Bieber's Never Say Never film. I mean, if you couldn't already guess that from the title alone. So when you watch this movie, a lot of you may already know Andy Samberg, Akiva, and Jorma as the members of Lonely Island. Basically in this movie, Andy Samberg plays a world-renowned pop star who was part of a famous boy band, but decided to try his luck at a solo career. When his first solo album is a failure, this former boy band member does everything in his power to maintain his celebrity status. Basically, this movie just looks really hilarious. I'm gonna go see it tonight, and I hope it's awesome. Anyways, that's all the news stories I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see all of you lovely people tomorrow. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment for more awesome movies from all around the world. We have more awesome movies up over here. And as always, you guys can follow me on Instagram at Court McGinley or my own personal vlogging channel, Courtney McGinley Vlogs. Subscribe, like, I'd love it. I love you guys. Thank you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.